I wanted to cover the Big Deborah series. I'm not a huge fan of this. It's not bad. Would I get it and give it to somebody to try? Yeah. But I like things that people can connect to more. So whether it's cranberry or even sweet tooth, or you had that birthday one that you brought, or the one that Scott still talks about to this day, we've got some people who are like, wow, I remember when. Now guys, welcome back to the Art of Whiskey, man. I'm here with Chance. We hit 1,000 subscribers. You saw that, right?
Nice, dog.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh, damn.
And to celebrate,
And there's a celebration to all those.
and to celebrate, we're gonna speak.
Motherfucker wasting booze like a motherfucker.
Okay.
Here's to those. Here's
Just
to
a
the dead,
13-year
here's to-
MGP, that's all.
Jimmy with a high five.
Well, fuck, I threw you off. I'm
That's how
sorry,
blaming
dog.
people. You know, I ain't gonna blame them. That's me. Heavy-handed ass. Now,
Bull in
yes,
the child cap.
what are some of your favorite series of whiskey? Because you know Tim's doing the Big Deborah series. We've got the Double Jeopardy series. Quite a few different series. I'm probably gonna do a fruit series. I'm gonna save a bottle of everything that I collect over this year, and then be like, oh, granddaddy, if I ever find something else orange, guys, if I get back into them barrels, man, save. That's another video. But
Specifically, I think that's more citrus.
which one?
Like the orange juice and the cranberry and all those. I think those are more citrus.
But even candy, like you never had candy corn.
No, I never.
When I tell you, I never would eat candy corn. That thing tastes like candy corn out of a barrel. It drove me crazy because I was like, oh, it's Halloween. I'm about to give me some candy corn, give me a couple bottles of this. And it was like, oh, it's all gone. I was like, what you mean it's gone? Give me some more. Find it. Where's it at? I'm kicking the barrel. True story. I'm literally kicking the barrel, bro. I'm tighter than a hoochie. In your case, what about series do you enjoy? What are some of your favorite series, be it the Blendery, any?
Well, we naturally compare things to each other. I mean, all the time. But a series allows you to do that, right? A series says, okay, this is what we did this year. Now we're going to put out something better, in our opinion, and then even better than that, right?
Okay.
And that's hard to keep making things better and stay in that same line or realm, you know. But series give you that natural opportunity, A, to collect, and B, to compare. So I think that's what
It kinda
draws people to them.
It kind of also, I'm guessing, identifies like that lane you want to be in too, right?
Yeah, definitely. And like, if you find something you like, you follow that series forever. Bookers. People love the
100%.
older Bookers. They're still buying 7-year Jim Beam for $100 a bottle right now.
Or 50, 150.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it kind of.
No, but the old Bookers is.
Jimmy, you had Chance buy you some, bring you some Bookers back.
Yeah, but I kind of, mine were signed. That's pretty cool.
They had a note.
Yeah, I mean, everybody don't get a note from the beans and the nose.
Which is special, and I'm guessing kind of like the Master's Keep,
Yeah.
and even, I mean, even imagine having every George stack from 2002 to 225, right?
Yeah.
That would be crazy, right? Maybe our old Fitz collections.
Looking at you, Buck.
I know. Buck, I know you got them. I know you got them. Don't you hold them hostage. Buck don't hold them hostage. We on our 10th bottle of George Stack 2025.
And I mean, let's not forget about Russell Feather. What a series!
Oh yeah, Russell's 15.
Or Russell Feathers.
Oh, Russell
dude,
Feather.
yeah.
Tim's Russell Feather. Okay, so that makes sense. That makes sense. Well, again, he brought Debbie in it. Now, what about these do you like or do you not prefer? I'm not a big fan of Big Debbie. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can say it's all right. They're made up of Heaven Hill. One was a tote product, and one was some very old Heaven Hill, 11-year, 12-year-old barrels, I believe.
Yeah.
The thing I like about them is the history in the bottle story. Okay. The problem with the tote is it had such a max quantity of barrels. I mean, I think that tote holds like 35 barrels or something.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I've reached my limit on tote. So
Guys,
You're fatigued on that?
Tim, myself, and Chance will do a video breaking down totes. I know where we're supposed to head going into this upcoming year. And so what happens is you get these barrels that have this history and this flavor, this age statement. This age is still aging. It's someone, and sometimes you hear that when they drill into it at 18-year barrel and that air is coming out. That was the first time them jokers had been open in at least a long time.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Never,
so,
maybe.
and you like, oh, we got to drill lower. And then the flavor that came out, and mind you, the flavor didn't even reveal itself to almost 30 minutes, an hour later.
Opens up, huh?
I am interested in trying these again though, because we tried them before this was bottled, and I didn't think it would go the way it went, but it did. So I want to see if I can repeat that blind. If I can't, then maybe I have something to learn on these. If I can, then I found what I want to learn.
Well, I would tell you guys, I don't like them. And I'm not gonna be nice about it. As I said, I've learned that my lane is very specific at the Blendery. I like sweet things, fruity things, or something so unique you could never have it. I unfortunately didn't account for that in the first year. If I could pour them graham cracker, even though they're not ever around the fans, they would be like, holy shit. That's graham cracker. If I could pour them candy corn, if I could pour them amber rose, I'm like this. Did you? Oh, see? I'm like, there's some stuff, and mind you, even now, you know, Blendery's kind of in a constrained state. I used to dig in 3 to 5 barrels every time I went in there, and those were the days where I'd find something like, oh yeah, I need 2 of those, because they're not doing that. They've got the stuff at the forefront, and then they got stuff that they'll get to. I'm like, get me to there. Used to be a pyramid scheme back there, so we could dig and climb and do everything else. So I'm gonna get back to some barrels and find some stuff that I know for a fact they'll never find.
And God bless him, because he's now gone from managing one distillate multiple years and a couple of different mash bills to 6 distillates, 18 to 20 mash bills, and all kinds of year rates. So
and that's a journey in itself. But what the Blendery does really well is it still provides that, like its unique ability is discovering what day that thing's best bottled on.
Yeah, that's
so.
That's
no matter what,
thing.
if you told me about Jim Beam, MGP, Heaven Hill, whatever, today's the day it need to be in the bottle. What do we call it? So we seek the flavor, not the proof. The proof don't make the flavor, and the flavor oftentimes unbelievable.
Yeah, every barrel has its day, and even though you may not like that barrel, even though it's dill, I found out the other day the other side of dill is citrus.
Yeah.
Right? So like if you wait, that barrel can turn citrus or dill depending on what day, what temperature you tap it at.
Yeah, isn't that weird how barometric pressure, the weather, all these things play a factor when you pop that barrel. So sometimes in the spring it seems like those barrels sing. In the fall, that's why sometimes in the summer it ain't always congruent with what we want, right?
Yeah. But every barrel has its day.
Well, guys, a couple questions to ask yourself as you continue to go down your whiskey journey. What are some of your favorite series? What are the things you're collecting? What are the things you want to see collected? What do you want to get perspective on that we have that you may have never tried? I've now had probably more whiskey than I could ever account for. True story. And more to go.
A lot more to go, buddy.
Even when Jeff was like, let's open up this Pappy 23, I said, brother, the 15's open. Let's just drink that. Nobody here needs to open up a brand new Pappy because we're here.
Oh, yeah, they would do.
You heard?
Don't you? Hey, that's whiskey gospel. If you got it, open it.
Well, they wasn't there, so they don't have a say.
I'll be there next time, and I will have a say.
But a lot of these series, the most biggest series, seem like they have tons of history, like 10, 15 years at least. Once you get into your 20s, you're drinking magic per se. But I wanted to cover the Big Deborah series. I'm not a huge fan of this. It's not bad. Would I get it and give it to somebody to try? Yeah. But I like things that people can connect to more. So whether it's cranberry or even sweet tooth, or you had that birthday one that you brought, or the one that Scott still talks about to this day, we've got some people who are like, wow, I remember when. And it's no like song per se. They're like, dude, what do you think you had to blend? It's just
That bottle.
guys, keep it whiskey. Thank you for watching, man. What's your favorite series and why?
Boom.
What are you doing?